Good morning, friends! Here we are again.
With another episode of
Blissin
Out.
Molly, thank you so much for agreeing to be my co-host today.
My pleasure.
How
Thanks
does it
for
feel
having
to
me.
be back?
It feels good. We're up here getting the beautiful mountain air in Playa Hermosa. Here with good company and ready to bliss out with you, Dave.
I'm ready to bliss out with you too, Molly. Life could not be better. Look at this. Everything's so green. Birds are flying. What a wonderful life.
I have no complaints.
So today, Malls, we are discussing the art of teaching.
Oh, well, I might know a thing or two about that.
You certainly would, because you are a teacher, right?
I am a teacher. Yes, I teach preparatoria here in Costa Rica, which is similar to kindergarten. So I have a group of 5 and 6-year-olds, and there is never a dull moment. Let me just say that.
I imagine. That seems like a difficult job, but also an enriching and fun one.
It's been a challenge, but certainly rewarding.
So how does it feel to have these young minds, in the palm of your hand?
Well, it's good. It's fun. I get to be with little kids all day, which sometimes it's nice to come hang out with friends and use big words and stuff like that. But it's fun knowing that I get to make an impact on these kids' lives, which is also sometimes feels like a lot of pressure. Like I feel like I should always be a good example for them, whether it's in the classroom or if I see them around town or anything like that. But it's just so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, it seems like we got viewers tuning in already from around the world. Good morning, Jack Niel.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning, Fabian. And good morning to our friend, perhaps in Thailand. Can't pronounce that name, but thanks for joining us. Malls, did you have any teacher influences in your life that made you want to decide to become a teacher? Because, I mean, that's a difficult job.
Yeah, I definitely did. A couple come right out to mind when you asked me that question. One was my first grade teacher, Miss Horgan, and I still think of her to this day, clearly, if she's coming up 20 years
Miss Horgan,
later.
she might have been vital.
She was a wonderful lady, and at the time I was sort of a tomboy, so I hung out with boys. I was 6, 7 years old, but at the same time I could kind of feel that I wasn't maybe the best friends with the boys, and it was first grade, and I didn't really know where I fit in. And when we had free playtime in class, she used to just put on music so that I could dance with her on the rug, and she would dance with me, like in the open space in the classroom. And I just think that she really allowed me to be a free spirit at such a young age, and made me feel comfortable with myself, and that was okay to march to your own drum and just enjoy life. So she certainly sticks out, Miss Horgan. Shout out to her wherever she is, maybe in Wayland, Massachusetts at the Happy Hollow Elementary School. And then another teacher a little later in life was my creative writing teacher in high school. And I've always loved writing, but she just made each of us feel like we all had something to say and that it was worth listening to. And she used to have a saying in class before we would share our work with the class. Everyone's always nervous and, well, I wrote this late last night and I don't know if it's good, or, I don't really know how to write haikus, so this is my first one, so don't judge me. And she used to just say, read the goddamn poem. Stop with the excuses. Just read the goddamn poem. And certainly some deep life lessons hidden behind that, too.
I think that's really cool. Well, let me just say good morning to Antoine. Good morning to Ishwar watching us. So great to have you. Yeah, I think it's really cool, a teacher that also, breaks the typical teacher barriers by maybe using a swear word. It kind of shocks you, and it also kind of earns the respect of the student, because you feel like you're treated as an equal finally, as an adult. And I remember I had one teacher in high school, my physics teacher, who similarly, he would always, he would swear, and he'd be like, if someone was talking, he'd be like, "Can you please shut the beep up?" Like, and everyone would be like, "Whoa, who is this guy?" But he ended up always earning the respect of the students. And so, for example, I would always, I was accustomed to making like those smart, snappy comments in class and interrupting class.
I'm sure you were.
And he would come right back with like an even clever, sharper comment, and he would beat me at my own game, and he really won my respect. So instead of just imposing the respect, he would earn it. And that's what ended up, I think, inspiring me to study physics later in university, because it became my favorite subject.
Yeah, he was a great teacher.
Yeah, because he was a great teacher, and
he created a space where you were comfortable and wanted to learn. I think that's one of the most important parts of teaching, is creating a space where they're comfortable. And I think that, before teaching about animals and letters and phonics and reading, which I teach my kids, it's teaching them that they are valuable little individuals, that I love them, and that like school is a fun place where they can be comfortable and happy, because if they don't have that, then they're not going to engage. So I think that that's the first thing that we have to do as teachers.
Yeah, and like I think I guess the parent is the first teacher that a child has, and obviously they play a really important role. But it's great to express that you love them, and that some behaviors may be unacceptable, but that you love them the way they are, and that you believe in them, and I think those kind of things can give you great confidence for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
So
Good morning, Stefano.
Such an important role you have. Good morning, Co. Oh, it's so great to have so many amazing viewers around the world tuning in.
Pura vida.
Let us know what you think. We have a new camera set up here. We got the Karma Tribe in the bottom corner. We're stepping up our production.
Here we go.
Excuse me while I drink a mate. Why don't you tell us a little bit about our guest today, who is truly an astonishing human being?
Well, we have a guest today. She is beautiful. She is intelligent. She is a dancer and also a teacher. She's someone that has come into my life in a couple different ways recently, so I'm pretty excited to be getting to know her. We're going to have her on the show today, and she's going to tell us what she knows about teaching and following her passion of dancing.
Yeah.
So,
well,
can we welcome on Luna Gonzalez?
Let's do it. Come on down, Luna. You are on Blissin Out.
Come bliss out, baby.
Hola, hola.
Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
Hi, Luna. Good, good, good. I just found out that Luna has the same birthday as one of my best friends, so I love her even more. So Luna, tell us about yourself. Luna is a dancer. When did you first start dancing?
I started dancing maybe like 10 years ago.
Only 10 years ago?
Yeah.
This is news to me. I thought maybe like since you were 2 or 3.
No, I used to do gymnastics, like in competitions and everything, and then I started dancing. Yeah, like 10 years ago.
What was the first dance class you took? What type of dance?
Jazz and
Jazz?
Yes, jazz and ballet, contemporary, and then maybe I don't know. It was hip hop actually that I just like started dancing hip hop like maybe 2 years after I started dancing. I was like, what is this?
Yes.
I really like
Like,
it.
lit the
Yeah,
fire.
I was like, okay, I need this in my life.
Yeah. And that's now sort of like your main thing is hip hop.
Yes, it's like what I teach the most. I also teach another things, but hip hop for sure, and it's where I feel more comfortable, maybe. Yeah, I mean, like, I really feel it, like, a lot.
Wow.
It's really strong, like, the dance, hip-hop dance, it's really strong and everything. Yes.
Can you tell us if you had any like, important teachers, or do you think there were any teachers that contributed to this fire you feel for hip-hop?
Yes, for sure. Actually, last weekend, there was, like, these workshops. Was teachers from LA. They came here, and it was great because the energy they transmit, it was perfect. They really are not like what I told you early, because there are teachers that they really want to be like just okay, my video on YouTube and I'm really cool and yeah, let's
How do I
dance.
look?
But
Yeah.
oh yeah, but there are another type of teachers that they really want to connect with you and to teach you why they're here and why they dance, and that's really important because there are a lot of people that maybe you have followers and everything, but if you don't know how to transmit them like your energy,
passion.
yeah, and the passion, they're going to maybe feel kind of maybe down, like okay, because there's a lot of teenagers and it's really important for them like to know why they're here and why they dance. And you know, it's important to talk, not always to dance, but talking and sharing in that part is really important. So yeah, there's Crystal and Farsi. They're a couple and they're beautiful people. Not only dancers, they're like great dancers, but they're like really beautiful people.
So they help you. They've talked with you, and it's
Yeah,
sort of like help you understand what it is about the experience of
yes,
dancing.
a lot, like a lot of everything. Not only, I mean, like I asked them feedback about how I dance and everything, and they really took their time to start like, okay, let me remember, and they start like, oh yeah, you need to do this and that. But also they talk a lot of, you know, also of the history of hip hop and why we are here, and at the end that we dance because we love it, and it doesn't care if you dance hip hop or jazz or everything, like it's an expression
Yeah.
and that's it, and you have to feel it and be happy dancing. Yeah.
So cool. So
Yeah.
cool. So now you, although you've only been dancing for 10 years, well, I guess it's a lot, but you're teaching dancing now.
I love
So what do you think, what is it that you are mainly trying to teach? Because what is it you want your students to feel when they're in your classroom?
You know, I always tell them like, okay, we are here because we love to dance and because we want to transmit something with dancing. So at first you have to be confident about yourself, because if not, no one is going to believe what you're showing.
Right.
So
You have to believe in yourself
you
first
have
before
to.
anyone else can.
That's so important because sometimes they're like kind of shy teenagers. I'm like, no, you're here. You have to believe. You have to. We say, tenés que creértela. Yeah. Because if not, it's going to be like,
You have to
no,
believe in
no
yourself.
One,
Yeah.
no one else is going to believe you. So yeah, believe in yourself and just like push harder every time, because sometimes they go to class and they're like, oh, I'm like, no, you come here and you're going to commit 100% to be here and to enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're like, oh yeah, my test and
Yeah.
this and that. And I'm like, no, you're here because you want it and you're not any other place. So
Right.
be here, like.
So it sounds like your dance studio has like a certain, you try to create a certain energy within the class, right?
Yes.
Like, leave the nonsense at the door. Come here, give it your all. This is a space for learning, expression.
Yes,
Yeah.
for every of you. So you have to enjoy it.
Hola todos.
Hola, hola.
Hi Gravine, Daniel, Sunny. Yeah, I think that's so important. That's what I try to do as a teacher. Is we're in the classroom. This is a place of sharing, loving. You know, it's the environment is everything.
It's everything. Yeah. If you just go there and teach something in front of the mirror, hey, you can feel that you're alone, actually. But if you talk with them, you connect with them, it's way different. And they're going to start, like, to really want to know more and asking and everything, because, you know, they want to learn.
Yeah.
That's why they're there.
Yeah.
But if you don't give them the tools to
Exactly. Yeah.
really, like, start asking themselves questions and everything, it's going to be harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really like that, like to have this good energy. I really like to talk always in the class, not
Yeah.
only dance, but to inspire.
Yeah. Keep the dialogue open.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
I think that's so beautiful. That's amazing.
Sí,
Yeah.
la
That
energía.
you get to and that you get to share that. What sparks your fire, you get to spark that in someone else, and that's
Ajá.
so rewarding. And the more that someone learns, like when they go little by little, poco a poco, they gain a little more self-confidence, and then they're a little more comfortable every time, and it's just like this like flower that blooms.
It's incredible to see, like, the students just growing, and to see them and on auditions and everything, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're believing in themselves.
Yes.
So it's perfect. I'm really happy now, because there's a lot of students that maybe 2 years ago I was like, yeah, they're going good, but now they're like killing it everywhere, and it's like, wow. Oh yeah, for me it's beautiful to go to auditions, and maybe they're with us, and it's like they feel it. They're like really committed to what they're doing now. So yeah, and
so cool.
Dancing, it's like another profession too. So it's really good, like, to them to know that, because sometimes it's like, oh no, and I don't know, I have to stop dancing because I have to study. I'm like, no, you can do both things.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
you did that, right?
Yeah.
Luna got a degree in statistics while maintaining her dancing career, which is so impressive. Just goes to show, you're passionate about something, you can make it work. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
I think Dave has some more questions for you, Luna, so I'm going to leave you. But thanks for coming and talking with us. It was a pleasure. Disfrute.
Hello, Luna. Thanks for being on the show. Jeez. Wow, look at all these people we have tuning in from around the world. This is awesome. Good morning, Gustavo. Good morning, Elena. Good morning, Danielle. Oh, hoo, hoo.
Hola, Dani.
Well, got some more questions for you, Luna. So, so just like Molly, like, I'm really impressed that you were able to grow your dancing career and be both performing and teaching, but also study statistics, get a degree, and I know you're also a surfer, so you're traveling down to the coast regularly.
Yeah.
For a surf almost every weekend, right?
Yeah, almost every weekend.
So how do you stay organized?
It was kind of hard at first. I mean, like, in some point where, like, okay, I was like, I have to stop dancing, and then I was like, no, I can't live without dancing. So, okay, I'm going to not dance that much as I want. And I was there, like, not that fast as I wanted to end the career. Like, I already ended. I'm like, okay, I'm happy of my decisions of not stop dancing, because it's so important for me. It's my passion. So, and yeah, it was kind of hard, and to study and also teaching. I never stopped teaching while I was studying. But for me, it's like, okay, it was a goal, and now I'm really happy to know that everyone can do it. Like, everyone. You can study and you can work, and if you really like what you're doing, there's no limits. You see? So it was hard, but it is worth it for sure.
Do you find that kind of like the more busy you are, kind of like the more productive you are? Because I there's that saying, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. And as I think back in my own university experience, I played rugby in university and had practice almost every night, traveling every 2 weekends, and I also got a degree in physics while I was doing that, and also had a lot of fun at the same time. So it's almost like when you have a lot of stuff in your life, you're like very focused when you do each thing. Do you agree with that?
Totalmente. I mean, like, I hated when I was like in vacations and I didn't have anything to do, because yes, you start to be like really lazy and like, oh yeah, I can do this, but maybe later. And that's it. But if you have like a lot of things, the only way you can make it, it's just like to be really organized and be like, okay, I have this for study, this for teach, this for do the choreography, and it's really important to be productive. And for me, it's part of my life. I need to do things. I can be like, oh yeah, maybe tomorrow. So yeah, for sure, I think like if you have a lot of things to do, I think it's for me, for my health, it's better.
Yeah, it's the way you like to live.
I really enjoy it. Yeah, and doing things I like.
Yeah, so that's great. Well, look at this. We got good morning, Shui. Good morning, Saskia. Good morning, Claire.
Hola.
So many amazing people tuning in. This is wonderful. So, Luna, I'm a little bit curious here. I noticed that, you have like 5,000 Facebook friends. And, you've been in some videos that have become very popular, and you were in Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
So, does the popularity, does it affect your psychology? Has that had any impact on you, positive or negative? What do you think?
It's kind of hard. I'm always telling my friends, like, okay, social media, it's kind of, you have to know how to...
Not lose yourself in it?
Yeah,
or?
because it's kind of hard, because for me and for my job, it's really good. It's like really good exposure, and it's important to keep posting of what I'm working, and people like to see the videos and everything. They really enjoy it. Like, they tell me, hey, your video, I saw your video. And it's like, yes, thank you. And I think it's really good, but sometimes it's overwhelming, maybe, like to just, oh no, I need to post because it's the way sometimes you find a job like that. Like, people, they watch your what you've been doing, and they're like, oh, I really like how she dances, so maybe we can call her for this job. But at the end, I think for me is to use it to share what I do, and to people that they can enjoy it. Like, I really love to post in Instagram all the videos with me dancing.
Yeah, and you post mostly of your students, which is really cool. I noticed.
Yes, I like a lot of I don't know, the histories, and I'm teaching, and I just post them, like, dancing and feeling. So it's really nice. I think it's a really good tool.
Yeah.
Also Facebook, and it's just how you use it. I mean, like,
exactly.
For me, is really to share what I do.
Yeah.
And that's good, because people can see it, and I know they can enjoy what you do, and maybe then you can join me to dance,
Yeah.
It's part of it. Like, hey, you can do it too if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like there's kind of like a psychological thing there where you have to believe in what you're doing, or do something that you believe in, and then not be shy to share it, because actually you're doing a good deed. I think when you share something that you love out to the world, that's the best way to use social media.
See.
I don't like when people post like, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that, and give a lot of, like, instructions, or sharing things out of fear. That's different. But when you share something that you love, what a blessing, You're making the world a better place. And I think that that's the spirit of this show, too, is sharing the good vibes around the world.
As well as, like, to share, you have to share what you really love. And if you can, because of today's social media and everything, you should. Like, there's going to be someone that really enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
So don't be scared to just share.
And personally, the best platform that I know of for that is Karma Tribe, where you can offer a service, or anything that you want to offer out to the world. Like, you could offer a dance class, you could offer help learning a language, and you can also request anything you need. So that's karmatribe.com. That's our project that we wanted to share with you through this show. So Luna, where do you see yourself in the next years? What are some of your goals for the next 3 to 5 years?
My goals, and actually I'm starting to work on it, it's to have a studio here in Jaco, dance studio.
Why Jaco as opposed to San Jose?
San Jose, they have a lot of studios. They have a lot of dance there. and I'm like, it's beautiful, it's great, but I think that I really love the beach, and if I can come here and share what I do here, it would be great. Like, I can serve, but I also can start like maybe this dance culture here that for sure there's a lot of people that can dance and maybe would love to dance, but they don't have the opportunity, they don't have the place to where to go. So why not?
Yeah.
I mean, like, maybe next year, I hopefully next year have start the studio and start sharing with everyone. But right now I'm teaching also and starting with that, like to make people see that they can dance here in Jaco, not only in San Jose, because everyone is like, oh yeah, but you only teach in San Jose. No, I'm starting to teach in Jaco, and I'm really, really happy to share with the community here.
Aww.
It's really nice. I'm really happy. So if you want to come to Jaco sometime, you can come and dance, and also in San Jose. See, so that's my plans. Maybe to live here and start sharing what I love with other people. Yes.
That's really wonderful, and I really agree with that that idea that you should go towards the environment where you are the happiest, because I think that's the way to really be successful and happy in the long term. Is finding the right environment for yourself. Just like every plant needs to be in the right environment for the type of plant that it is, I think humans need to be in the right place. So if someone really likes lots of action in restaurants and theaters, they should be in the city. But if someone likes a more peaceful lifestyle, like me, for example, I really love living on the beach or in a small town too. So yeah, I think you set up conditions for the most blossoming of yourself. So Luna, let me ask you one last question. What do you think is one thing that this world needs more of?
One thing. It's an interesting question. Maybe, like happiness. I think like people, they get settled with what they have, and they're not happy because they're settled with, okay, yeah, that's what my place here. It's like, no, like you can find like real happiness, so don't be afraid of search for that, because you deserve it. You know, everyone's deserve what they want.
Yeah.
So if you can be happy and you just think about something and, oh yeah, I would love and I would be so happy if I live here in Jaco, I'm going to start working on it, because I think that's the reason why we're here, to be happy, to enjoy life. So yeah, I think that if you work for what you want, you're going to be happy and you're going to be like a beautiful person, because happiness, it's like the most, for me, is one of the most important energy of a person. You can feel it.
Yeah, it's contagious. It radiates.
Yes, so I think that's it, like happiness, and that everyone deserves to be happy. So
Ugh. Jeez. Beautiful words. Thank you so much, Luna, for joining us on the show. Hope to have you back again sometime soon. Wishing you all the best. I'll be there for the dance lessons that you have here in town. I want to learn hip hop, so.
7:30, lunes.
Bueno.
Ciao, muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed to share with you and with Molly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So yeah, Molly, come on down and we'll present the favors of the week. Alex, thank you so much for joining us. Glad you're enjoying the show. Good morning, Siddhartha. Good morning, Rashid. Good morning, Thet. So great to have you guys tuning in. We would love to hear where you're from. So please include your city and country in the comments, if you don't mind. And Molly, it's so great to have you back on.
I'm back. So,
And
Dave, are you ready for the favors of the week?
I've never been more ready in my life.
All right. What do we got?
First, we have... Good morning, Gustavo.
Buenos dias, Gustavo.
Now, guys, these are favors that are offered and requested on our site, karmatribe.com, so check it out if you haven't
Go
already.
take advantage or go help a friend.
So, firstly, we have... You mind holding this? Okay, we have an offer here from Komil in the city of Kashan, Iran.
Kashan, Iran.
Yeah, no rhyme intended. He's offering to teach Farsi. He says, if you would like to learn Farsi, I can help you. Keep in touch with me.
That is a priceless language to learn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go take advantage.
Probably an ancient language. I don't know that much about Farsi, but it would be great to learn that.
Okay. We have a request here from Seawitch. And she is requesting a computer tech / programmer / coder / nerd mentor. She says that she'd like to get some advice from someone more knowledgeable before she starts taking a class on some coding. You know, I have to say, I think there is a ton of offers on Karma Tribe right now for tech help. There's certainly a lot there, and something you can easily learn online. So if you're on there offering, go find Seawitch and help her out.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, mentors. Yeah, Karma Tribe is a great place to find mentors. I think that's really cool. Because, yeah, like, it's great to have a mentor to help you along in whatever you're
Just a
learning
contact that you can, like, ask questions
Yeah.
to in the field of their expertise.
Good morning, Ashok. Hopefully that last favor was not a shock to you. So next, we have an offer from Monica. She is in San Cristobal de las Casas, Mexico, but she offers this in person or online.
Spanish or English.
It is integral psychotherapy. Therapy integrating the mind, body, and spirit.
I would like to aprovechar eso. I would like to take advantage of that and get some therapy from Monica.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did receive a therapy from her once. A cranial therapy.
Yeah. And
That was...
how was it?
I could hear my tears hitting the floor because I was laughing so hard. But it was like therapeutic in this way that I was able to release this laughter that was inside me, and I laughed so hard I was crying, and you could hear my tears splattering on the floor.
Wow. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Next, we have... Oh, I think it's your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning,
No
Kitty. Thanks for joining
Kitty.
us.
Okay. We have a request from Kane, Maine, or Kane, Maine. I don't know. Kane, Maine in San Diego, California. Looking for a mechanic. He says, my CV, axle, and ball joint snapped on my truck, and I am currently broke down on Mission Beach. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he says that he can pay for the parts, but he does not have a ton of mechanical knowledge. So if anyone is in the San Diego Mission Beach area and can help him out, sounds like he is stranded.
Yeah.
So he needs help. So
It's a good example of a case where a little bit of wisdom can completely help someone get out of a tough situation. And so, yeah, what's easy for one can be hard for another. So,
good luck to you, man.
good luck, my friend. Hopefully you're not still stranded. Because I believe that favor was posted a few days ago.
Oh.
But we have a request here from Robert Miranda in San Jose, Costa Rica. A request to practice English. He says, I just need someone to practice some online conversations with in English.
Well, I think there might be a couple people on Karma Tribe that can help with that.
Yeah.
So
thanks, Roberto, for throwing up that request.
it's funny, there's a lot of offers for that, and then there's also a lot of requests for that. So
Yeah.
I hope that people are linking up on that.
Exactly. Hopefully one day soon we'll have some kind of machine learning algorithms with Karma Tribe that connects these people together. But for now, please, look through and see if there's anyone that you can help or request.
So we have an offer here from Norkan, who would like to offer his help in building a website. And he says he has over 10 years of experience in building websites, which is actually a ton of experience. And I imagine it was a lot different 10 years ago. And he probably knows a lot of different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy could hook up with Sea Witch.
Yeah. Help a sister out, Nor.
All right. Next. Ooh. We have a request from...
Ooh, that's so funny. You said ooh, and we have someone named Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey, Ooh.
Ooh's on first.
What's on second?
And good morning to Carlos. Great to have you on here. This is wonderful. So we have a request here from Dasket. Maybe their name is pronounced Daske, and you'll understand why in a second. They're in San Jose, Costa Rica, and they're requesting French lessons. Daske says, I would like to learn to speak French.
I think I know someone that could help him with that, Dave.
Who?
You, my friend.
That's right.
David Grillo,
I will,
the Frenchman himself.
I will try to help this person out.
What else do we have in here? Oh, wow. Okay. Another request from Rafa Arroyo in San Jose, Costa Rica, who would like to improve his English. He says, if you are a native English speaker, then let's practice and we can teach each other. Once again, let's link these people up.
Yeah.
And start practicing English.
Yeah.
And Spanish.
So as you can see, guys, there's some interesting offers and requests. There's all kinds of potential collaborations that are just looking for the other side to come together and help each other and for a new friendship to be born. Because, yeah, with all the favors that I'm involved in, I've become new friends with all of those people, and then all kinds of other things happen. So I'm thankful for Karma Tribe. And I'm thankful for you, Molly, for joining me on this show.
My pleasure.
I mean, of course, it's a shame not to have Jackie here because she always lights up our mornings. But you are doing just as great a job. So thank you so much, Molly.
Thank you, Dave. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here. Loved talking with you and with Luna this morning.
Yeah, Luna was
wonderful.
a fantastic guest and very inspiring young woman.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great day wherever you are.
Have a beautiful Sunday.
Blessings and blissings.